Baron. Aren't you looking fit as a fiddle? I do like this new look, Baron. Very unique. And aren't you very unique? So it's a good fit. So how do you like this house? Yes, I thought you might. I enjoy it myself. No, never boring for you, Baron. Or for me. Quite. So, should we talk about moving on in your life? Ready for a job? Did you enjoy your vacation? Oh, good. I'm sorry I couldn't join you. Yes, this recent incident has caused me a bit of angst. Yes, I've had to spend some time dealing with it. Yes, I think it's mostly remedied at this point. At least for the time being, but we do always have to stay on guard. And that's why I thought this house was a perfect choice. Yes, it has so many private areas, and that's always nice. And you're always game. That's one of the things I like about you, Baron. I like most everything about you, Baron. But, so, we have two options for you. And it kind of depends on, your mood. I think both fit this, persona you have chosen for this time. The first option is being a hand carrier for one of our antique houses. Yes, no, it wouldn't be one of the ones that you've heard of. It's rather private. But because of that, and because of the nature of the antiques we tend to work with, it's not a public auction block kind of situation. Yes, most of the auctions are done privately, by phone, sometimes by internet and phone, and only with our private clientele. But because of that and the nature of the antiquities, we do use a hand carrier for all of the items. So it would entail quite a bit of international travel, both picking up items to be sold and then distributing items to their new owners. And usually there is plenty of time for some personal travel on each of the trips. Yes, it's very delicate work and it's very important, but it's often not tremendously busy. So when you have a project, it will be important, and often when you need to go pick up an item, we of course would need it immediately back at the auction house. But when you're dropping off items, you would probably have plenty of time to stay and sightsee and just enjoy a little vacation. And that's all included in your salary. And yes, we know the tricky business with this kind of job, so we like to give some good incentives. So if you're feeling very adventurous, that would be one of the options. Mm-hmm. And because it does pay so well, and because of the leisure time, you would also have some dibs on some of the items. Yes, so if you picked up something that you fell in love with, it could definitely be given to you at a discount. Yes. Well, you know, Miss Rose treats her employees well. Especially you, Baron. Okay? Alright, so that's option number 1. And if you're feeling like a bit more of a homebody, the other option is working as a tour promoter for a few of our more popular clientele. Yes. I can't divulge it unless you choose this profession, but you would know all the names of who we work with, and you would be kept very busy. There would be a bit of travel involved in that, but a lot of it would be based on travel that you wanted to do, in order to make sure that things were running well. There would be more travel in the beginning as you make all of your contacts and make sure that everyone is doing their job on the other end, but most of these people that you'd be working with would be my employees anyway, and obviously I hire the best. So they don't need a lot of overseeing. Right. So you would organize the live concert tours, and special event performances. Correct. Yes, so we have all of the artists that you would work with. Right, and most of the artist agents are with us as well, so it's usually pretty smooth sailing. Correct. Yes, so we'd walk you through the standard contract, but honestly, most of that is done with the lawyers anyway, so it's really a matter of you handing it over and being able to explain minor points in the contract to the artist, but the artists are very familiar with these contracts, and if there's anything very complex, we would want you to direct them to the lawyers anyway. So, right, so you would obtain the venue, concert hall, depending, an entertainment center, whatever. We have musicians as well as other kinds of performing arts. Correct. So maybe theaters involved as well. Yes, and obviously you're a cultured man, Baron, so most of these would be familiar to you. For some of our more eclectic clientele, you may need to scout out some local nightclubs. So that would be a fun trip anyway, which you could do yourself, or of course we have people on the ground in each of the locations who could help you as well. You would provide the transportation. Yes, and you can always work with our travel agent you've met already. Right. Yes, the same one that arranged your travel. Correct. Always happy to help. And basically, you're the cash person. So you either will have the sponsors lined up, or you will front the cash to pay for advertising and, media promotion kits, television, radio advertisements, all of that. And then, obviously, you take a cut on the tour, but the finances clearly aren't an issue, so it shouldn't be a problem. And if you have a few issues in the beginning, and take a bit of a loss, it's not a big deal while you're learning. Yes, and I think with the artists that we tend to work with, it's really not going to be an issue. The tickets are going to sell themselves, so you need to do the promotion to make sure that it's in the limelight always, but the shows are going to sell out without a problem. Sure. Yes, and we have people who will provide you with the specs on the market and audience characteristics, and we have some media people who are very, very good and will direct you into the right places. Of course. So, do either jump out at you? I thought you would pick that. Yes. So, we will get you all set up with that. And, we'll give you a little bit of time to settle in, but I know you enjoy working. So, I won't make you wait too long. Yes. I know you like to keep moving, Baron. And honestly, I chose both of these positions specifically because, at least for the first year, you would be moving very often anyway, and I think keeping you on the move for a while would not hurt our cause very much. No. I know, so, I just wanted to take this time to apologize for everything that occurred. I should have had a closer watch. I know. Oh, of course, Baron, it was no fault of your own. No. I do not ask that you hide. We can't have you hiding. What fun would that be? So, I just do apologize, and we are being very vigilant, but boy, they are persistent. And well, we'll give it some time. Of course, Baron. Is there anything else you need? You've been such a good sport. And you really do look delicious. Alright, I'll be back over soon to make sure that you're all settled in. Do you need any company for this evening? No. Well, you're cute, Baron. Not me this evening, I'm sorry. I have a previous engagement, but I'll be over soon. Alright. See you soon. Enjoy your new home, Baron.